Hi, dear children. Today we will study a new lesson. We will start with a new lesson. Third theme, first lesson, lesson number 9, the sacrifice. That is a chapter name. And it is a drama, very interesting and also great story from the epic. So I think that you will enjoy this drama. This drama will also gives us some values also, moral values, and we will think, we will discuss about that values, we will apply the values in our life. So we can directly go to the class. Okay. First lesson number 9, the sacrifice. Sacrifice means, what is meaning of sacrifice? To give something to others. For example, the number of freedom fighters, they sacrificed their lives for the mother country. Do you understand the meaning? They gave their life to the mother country. Sacrifice means to give something valuable of us to others. That is one of the sacrifice. Maybe our abilities, our talent, our asset, or our money, maybe our life also. Sacrifice. This sacrifice is a noble deed. Yes, sacrifice is considered as a noble, a great deed, a great work in our life. Do you remember any incidents or somebody's sacrifice? Do you know anybody's sacrifice in their life for others? Okay. And in this drama, who are the characters? The one is King Shipi, the king, the queen, the prince, 3 characters. Then the Indra, the chief of gods, discussed as eagle. Then 3 characters, one is a king and one queen and one prince. Then one god, the name of the god is Indra. Indra changed, appearance changed in the form of eagle. Eagle is a big bird. Discussed means changed the appearance. Then Agni, the god of fire, discussed as a dove. Then courtiers, some ministers, and executioner, officer on duty in the palace. These are the main characters in this lesson. Okay, we can go to the drama. Curtain opens, curtain rises. King Shipi is sitting on his throne in a pillared hall facing the courtyard. An open courtyard with gardens and fountains. King Shipi is known for his justice and righteousness. His court is in progress, and there appears a white dove flying straight towards him, chased by an eagle who is trying to kill it. King Shipi is sitting, the king. The name of the king is Shipi. The king was sitting on his throne, Throne, throne. Do you know the throne? Throne means king chair. That is the meaning of throne. It's a very big, attractive, or beautiful chair. That is known as the throne. And in a pillared hall, the king is sitting in the palace. Palace means a pillar, a number of pillars rounding or around the hall. And he hall facing the courtyard. An open courtyard with gardens. One side after the hall, then open garden also, very beautiful. And fountains is a waterfall also arranged there. It's a very beautiful place. The King Shipi is known for his justice and righteousness. That point is very important. So what is the important qualities of King Shipi? The King Shipi, he is famous and he is known for his justice and righteousness. Justice means give consideration to all the people without any discrimination. Same considerations. He considered people as an equal. The people have a right to equal rights. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, or any others. And righteousness means is a morally good quality. It's morally good quality. That is means righteousness. So the king Shipik, he is well known. He is famous for his justice and righteousness. Okay. There is one question also. Which question? Take that page. Question number. What were the two qualities of King Shipik? That is the first question. What were the two qualities? In the questions, question is asking about the two qualities of King Shipik. So we should definitely mention the two qualities. The two qualities also given in your book. Only two qualities. One is justice and another is righteousness. Okay. The court is in progress. The court is running. The court means a king, queen, prince, and some other ministers also, and security patients. The court is in progress. The court is running. And there appears a white dove, flying straight. One dove is another bird. One bird flying came there, straight towards him, chased by an eagle. An eagle followed, who is trying to kill it. There is suddenly two birds appeared there. The one is a dove, another is an eagle. The dove is chased by an eagle. The eagle actually was trying to kill the dove king. Oh, what an innocent bird! He opens his robe, and the white dove quickly flutters in the festless there, panting and trembling against his heart. The king, oh, what an innocent! Innocent means truthful. The king replied, what is an innocent bird? Which bird? Dove. He opens his robe. The king opens his robe, and the white dove quickly flutters. He opens his robe. Robe means a piece of cloth. White dove quickly flutters, move wings like that, and nestles there, panting. Panting means breathe, like breathe quickly. Panting means P-A-N-T-I-N-G. Panting means breathe quickly. And trembling means quickly. Panting means breathe. Panting and trembling means breathe quickly. Against his heart, eagle, rushing before the thought, burning with anger, surrender my prayer. The eagle suddenly came there. Eagle said, surrender. It is my prayer. P-R-E-Y. Prayer means it's a hunted animal. That is another P-R-A-Y also. Prayer means prayer. That is also pronunciation same, but spelling different. That prayer meaning is the pray to the God. That is the meaning. P-R-A-Y. Here is a P-R-E-Y. P-R-E-Y means a hunting animal. That is the meaning. Surrender my prayer, king. Because the eagle was very angry. Why? Because the king Shipik had given shelter to the dove. The dove is sitting in the shelter, just as a shelter. Shelter means the king palace. The dove appeared in the court and begged the king's help for her life. At that day, the eagle came there. The eagle was very angry. The eagle was very angry because the king Shipik had given shelter to the dove. King very calmly, no, the dove is in my shelter and I shall not betray its trust. Protecting it is my foremost duty. The king replied that, no, the dove is in my shelter. Then I shall not betray. Betray means unfaithful, it's trust. Now the dove was trusted upon me. So as a king, and it is my foremost responsibility to protect anybody asking the help from me, because I am a king of the kingdom, and it is my primary responsibility to protect all the people, all the animals, all the birds in my kingdom. So now the dove is in my shelter and shall not betray its trust, and protecting it is my foremost duty. Eagle, that dove is my prey, is my food. Oh, how can we take away my food? Is this your justice? That is my prey. What is the justice? The king, no. I don't want to starve you, but this bird also has the right to live. Starve means without food, that condition, starvation. No food, not sufficient food. That condition is known as the starve or starvation. So I don't want to starve you, but this bird also has the right to live. This bird also has the right to live. See, it's so weak and innocent. I will give you food. You can have as much food as you want from my kitchen. You can take the food from my kitchen and avoid that dog. My cooks are famous for their cooking. All the courtiers clap in praise of the king, but the face of the eagle does not change. His eyes steady and patient as before. I advise you to read 1 or 2 or 3 times the book. If you have any doubt in the word spelling and the meaning, or check one, use one dictionary, because one dictionary will help you to find out the meaning of the new words. In that way, you can also improve the English language and English grammar. All the courtiers clap in praise of the king, but the face of the eagle does not change. The eagle was very angry. The eagle was very angry. But it does not change the face. His eyes steady and patience as before. The strong side, that is a patient looking, a strong looking eagle. Oh, I don't want any other food. The eagle replied to the king, I don't want, because the king advised the eagle to take the food as much as from the king's kitchen. But the eagle refused it. Oh, don't want any other food. I eat meat. I wanted the meat, flesh. But suppose I ask for your own flesh, the whole court stand up starved. Some of them start appealing to the eagle. But suppose I ask for your own flesh. Flesh means meat, a piece of meat. At that time, the whole court members, the queen, the prince, other courtiers, execution also in the drama, or officer on duty, the all were surprised, astonished. The whole court stands up, startled. Startled means surprised. Some of them started appealing for the eagle. Some of them requested the eagle, don't ask the flesh, don't ask the meat of the king. Eagle slowly and carefully. I demand your flesh equal to the weight of the dove. That is condition of the eagle suggested one demand in front of the court, in front of the king. What was the demand? The demand, the flesh, the meat, just as equal to the weight of the dove. That is the 4th question answer. 4. What did the eagle demand in place of dove? I am ready to avoid the dove, but only one condition, you should give the meat, you should give the flesh from your body. And that is one condition. The second condition is that weight, the flesh, weight or meat, flesh, just equal to the weight of the dove. That was condition of the eagle. So slowly and carefully, I demand your flesh equal to the weight of the dove. The king, I shall be done. Bring the scales. Yes. The king said, I shall give my flesh. I am ready. The eagle, stay. The flesh must be cut from the right side of the body only. That was another condition. The eagle said the second condition, the flesh or the meat from the king's body, that cut from the right side, which is the right side of the body. That's the second condition. The eagle made the king's sacrifice more difficult by laying down certain conditions. What were these? This is question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The eagle made the king's sacrifice more difficult by suggesting some more conditions. That condition means difficult conditions. Which are the conditions? That is question number 6. Sorry, question number 5. The answer, the one is flesh must equal to the weight of the dog weight. The second is the flesh must be cut from the right side of the king's board. That's the second condition. Then king smiling. That is easily granted. I already given the permission. The eagle wickedly. The eagle wickedly means badly. Your wife and son must be present at the sacrifice. That's a very difficult condition. Your wife, that means a king, and your son. Son means a prince. Your king, the king and prince, or your wife and your son must be present at the time of sacrifice. That was, these are the difficult conditions. There. Next class, next video you can watch. Okay.